What's it like for you seeing Jose do all of that in the fourth quarter?
I know he's a big player for us. You know, he comes in and impact the game, and in a very good way. And you know, we look forward to that. He's a game changer when he comes in the game. Whether it's the fourth quarter, whatever minutes he has, he does something to affect the game. So it's kind of expected. We expect him to come in and try to change the game and speed up the game a little bit.
Is he like that all the time? Like, is he ever like have an off switch, or is it pretty much like that? You know, when we don't.
He's probably screaming right now. No, I don't think he got an off switch unless. I mean, he at home yelling with his kids too, so I don't know if he got an off switch, but it's good to have the same consistency every single day and knowing the person that you're going to get every single day.
What'd you tell him about getting his first career ejection?
Nothing. He got to pay for it. I'm not paying for it. And he got to learn from it.
And just what do you think about the times when Coach allows him to play with CJ and how that kind of impacts you guys offensively?
It gets CJ off the basketball, putting him in a normal position, getting him to some catch and shoot. On the defensive end, it takes some pressure off CJ for Jose to get into guys and for CJ to get a rest on the defensive end and try to be better on the offensive end. So it's a lot of different dynamics there.
And it seems like the mindset early on was to get Z going in those, pick and roll situations. How much do you think that guys helped you, in that first quarter?
He's pretty dominant. I'm looking at his stat sheet. He was 8 for 9, and he got to the free throw line 12 times. So not 12 times, maybe 6 times, and he was 10 for 12. So that's a real positive for us when he's getting to the free throw line and he's actually getting the foul calls and. It tightens up their defense, and we have shots on the wing.
Yeah, on that same note, they were running Zion a bunch of ball screens. How did that give you different looks on the offensive end to get your 25 and 5 that you had tonight?
It just puts me in different positions. On the wing, I can cut to the basket. I can be in the corner. I can set screens for Zion. It just puts me everywhere on the floor.
Gotcha. And on defense, 3 steals, 1 block. Coming a long way on that end. How do you feel about that performance, and where are you going from here with that?
I had 3 steals.
Who you had
or
3
the
steals,
team.
1 block?
I didn't know that. I'm just trying to be there for my teammates, trying to be in the right spots, trying to make sure I'm helping guys on the wing, being in low man position, trying to stick to our defensive principles and be effective.
Another off night for CJ. How are y'all helping him get through this little slump that he's going through right now?
Just continue to tell him to shoot. He's getting good shots. He's getting good looks, and he'll eventually come out of it. He's a great scorer. He's a great playmaker for our team, and I think aside from him scoring the basketball, he's been a good playmaker, and he's shown the effort on the defensive end. So eventually the scoring will come. And we'll be fine.
Going back to Jose, I mean, is there anything that you can compare it to, or anything that you've seen before in basketball in terms of he doesn't need to score at all, really, to kind of just take over the game? He doesn't need to do anything like super flashy. I mean, is it something that you've ever seen before?
Kind of like maybe I know he hate this comparison, but like a T.J. McConnell. Coming to the game and try to affect the game, picking up 94 feet, and trying to turn people in the open court, getting steals. I think he's better at stealing the basketball and using his IQ to get in front of people and turn his hips on the defensive end. But he just brings energy. He doesn't need the ball. He just want to change the game. He wants to make everybody else better. But if he feels like he can score the basketball, he's not afraid to go and score the basketball and try to be effective in that way.
Brandon, in that third quarter where you guys were up, I think, 78-60, what were 1 or 2 things that really contributed to that turnaround for the Rockets?
Rebounding the basketball, a good offensive rebounding team. Jalen Green had a really, really good game. He was shooting the three really well. We slowed down on the offensive end a little bit, got a little stagnant, and wasn't moving the ball around and it wasn't popping around. But we got back to it in the fourth quarter, and we tried to get the best shot on the floor. Z continued to attack. Jose was really, really good in the fourth quarter. So we had the first, second, and fourth quarters kind of the way that we really want to play. We got a little stagnant in that third quarter.
And Brandon, what do you think of Larry's performance? Another 20-point game off the bench for him.
Yeah, that's big. That's big for us. He shows confidence every single game. He's pretty consistent. He's around the rim, rebounding the basketball. He's guarding guys on the perimeter. So he's been a veteran, coming in and doing what we need on the floor. He picked up on the scoring end tonight also.
All right, thanks, B.I. Thanks.
Appreciate you.
Definitely.